Yeah. Our bodies are fragile.
Our bodies are fragile.
Especially as we get older. Are you doing the content one?
Content warning!
Ah.
The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Separated from the International Space Station at 4:05 p.m.
I just realized I'd done that voice already before, and I listened to it afterwards, and
How do you think I feel?
I don't... You probably used like a...
I'm like, okay, I guess I'm
like toilet bowl cleaner on your pee-pee afterwards. You feel
the only way
unclean. They can't hear us right now.
They can hear us, huh?
Yeah, and they can.
Oh my
they can
goodness.
actually see us now.
Oh, folks. Good morning. It is a little bit late.
Welcome to the new year.
New year.
We're not actually playing the NASA.
No, I think
the NASA live stream in the background.
Folks, this is the Brew with Brotherwife. I'm Jeff. This is Tyler.
I'm Tyler.
We're a band that's also a game show.
Happens to be a podcast.
We're trying to bring a little bit of our life into your world, especially in this new year.
This new year.
We're doing the official stream of NASA's TV media channel in addition to the lo-fi, just to really give it an additional textural component.
Jeff decided that he wanted to get in on implementation, but he didn't really understand the concept behind it, so...
Just listen. This guy is one of the most covert narcissists
I'm a sneaky
I've
fuck.
ever met. He's just, I love him.
My little hat off.
I love him, but I just want to squeeze his little. I want to gush his skull into.
No, that was
just a slurry of
I was
bone
being a
and
bad
brain.
Rat. I was being a bad rat just now. I'll admit that. Happy
Oh
New
my
Year,
God.
John!
Happy New
Thanks
Year.
for tuning in.
I'll juice your mouth.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys make it out to the Brotherwife Live?
If you didn't, check it out. Brotherwife Live. We just brought to you for the first time in about 7 or 8 months an entire live stream episode.
Are we really doing this the whole time?
I think it's a funny thing.
I don't know how it sounds on the other. Okay, you guys let us know. Should we keep having the NASA Live official stream of NASA's TV media channel actively playing in the background 6 inches from the microphone?
I just think people need stimulation. I need
People
stimulation.
need a little
like,
stimulation.
Have you ever been listening to a podcast and then your brain is like, oh, let's listen to a podcast? Are you that? Is it just me?
No, I have at one point though. I did have a show playing, and I was like really close to killing myself. So like, there's a reason why this happened. But like, I did have a show playing with an audiobook playing in my ear while I was scrolling Facebook Marketplace, and I was thinking
I've
about
been logged in like that before.
I was, yeah. And there's a certain point, like once you get past the second and you get into the third, there's a threshold that you cross, and you're like,
you're spiritually in a fucking gray space.
yeah, the only other thing you could do is like strap an auto blow on,
Yes,
and then you're like
right.
peak nihilism.
Dude, I'm intrigued, but I am pretty certain that just whatever the future holds is just going to be pretty much abominable.
Yeah,
It's going to be like pretty.
I mean,
pretty detrimental.
The nice thing though is that like ethics and morality and like wholesomeness are like relatively variable.
But they're all like rapidly decaying. Actually, I feel.
No, but like I mean, if you look at history, like I don't know, we used to just be literal wild animals.
Yeah, I know, but we're going back to it, I feel like. And especially in a more sophisticated sense where there's going to be just... I don't know, there's just going to be new avenues of debauchery that we can't even, like, surmise. Like, it's just... It's an event horizon. It's
I guess,
crazy.
one thing that I like about it is that it's primarily individual. It's like self-sodomy as opposed to, like, the sodomy of others. Like, it's like...
What do you mean?
You're annihilating yourself. So like as opposed to I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
I think it's a funny bit.
I
mean, folks,
he's really every time I make a stand-up make a comment, I expect he's gonna turn it off and he doesn't. I think this might be the way that it goes this stream. We're gonna listen back and I'm going to do something bad to him when we listen back, but I'm not going to do it live because
I just think, comment below if you don't like it. If a single person says, not for me, dog, I'll instantly turn it off. But until I get a not for me,
John,
dog.
I'm going to pay you a bonus. I'll pay you a bonus if you tell him not for me, dog.
And then you have to do a second comment that says, just to clarify, the NASA stream, Brotherwife Live, is a wonderful program.
Yeah.
That way, if anybody doesn't
Or
see the context of
you
your
could do
comment-
the inverse, and you could say the brew with Brotherwife is trash, and we'll turn off the brew, but let the
we'll-
NASA
we'll-
live stream continue.
We'll
playing in the
exit
background.
stage left, and
Yeah.
we'll let you guys
We'll give you guys what you want.
have
you know?
have
We'll
a
give you guys
moment
what
in the
you want.
morning with a little bit of peace and quiet.
But no, so like the difference is that like and so just to recap, because we got a decent amount of new viewers right now. To recap, we're talking about how the world is decaying, and I'm talking about how it's actually just been shit the whole time. But the nice thing about it is
I'm
that,
not talking about the world decaying per se. I'm talking about we're gonna have horrors unimagined with the advent of new technologies that we can't even realize what they'll be.
Okay, I'm so on board with that. Then.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
Pleasure doing business.
That's what we're
with you.
talking about. Yeah, I'm not
have
like,
no
oh my
mouth.
god, we used to be so much better, and now we're back. I realize we used to like eat our own shit, like for million years ago. I get
we
that.
used to just do the
But-
raiding and the raping.
But
and
I
the
just
burning
mean
and the
like
killing.
how you could never imagine like Snapchat, I guess, or even just the novelty of Snapchat, just like constructs that are not even in our imagination yet are going to be a whole thing that we're not even going to know how to use.
Well, so-
like how a person in 1920s didn't know what Microsoft Excel was.
So what I'm really excited
but that
about
runs the entire world.
What I'm really excited about, and this actually follows the path of what I was talking about earlier about like
And
the
that
decay
is a
of
horror.
society.
You ever spend fucking 6 hours looking at a tiny little set of grids? Fuck Microsoft Excel. Fuck Microsoft Excel.
One more time. We're 6 minutes and 30 seconds in. You dropped the first F-bomb and multiple F-bombs.
Well, I'm serious. If folks, even if you know how to use Excel and you like it and shit, you could probably commiserate.
Here's
or,
the thing.
Or maybe I'm.
You're fucked. You are Excel and Google Sheets. I
No.
actually get half chub every time
No.
I use them.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
love them.
some
You
people
should.
do, yeah.
No, I like. Like if you okay, let me think about
No,
what I would rather do.
I can see people getting
When you've got to deal with a lot of John says that is literally me and Tyler's entire
Yeah,
life.
no,
like
I
our,
get-
the whole business just as an Excel spreadsheet.
I
basically.
understand.
I think what it is in the beginning when you don't know the cheat codes, it is truly horrific.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say.
No, it's true, dude. Do you know I mean, obviously, the green autofill.
Oh yeah. It's getting pretty smart.
When
It's getting
you
pretty
learn
smart.
the green autofill,
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah, you're literally
Your
like,
life becomes something that was wonderful and horrific at the same time.
does Excel even need me anymore? Can I just push auto green
Yeah.
fill everything and then the rest of my life is done? Can I finally go to sleep? Can I finally go to sleep?
We're taking it easy in 2024. We're not going to bring you violent news anymore. We're just going to talk about Excel.
And just play a really loud NASA Live official stream.
We're going to
6
bring you
inches from the,
the
mic whole
weather
time.
and all the different hemispheres.
Yeah, I wonder how this feels for them. It might be a little extra stimulation. They're like, oh, are there more people in the room? Or are people people must be really having fun there. It sounds
Yeah,
like
it sounds
doing
like
official business.
Are they talking like on walkie-talkies? Like
Yeah,
on sleepover
walkie-talkies?
vibes?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Okay,
Folks,
hey,
I would
our viewership is looking pretty good.
I just jest. Of course, we're going to bring you the news that you want. The news that you need to hear is one of the things that we do on the Brew with Brotherwife. It's, in fact, one of our core tenets. And I'm just going to kick it off today with our lead story.
Core value, core tenet.
Father, son arrested for deadly shooting of 10-year-old in Sacramento area.
I just want to pause for 1 second and
Yes,
just
sir.
say, one of our core whats?
Tenets, values,
Say tenets one more time.
tenets. Tenets.
From all of us,
Did I say tenants?
I think you said tenants. But we'll have to go back.
Listen,
we'll have to go back.
why are you...
I've got one bad
That's
cucumber
fine.
in the fridge. If you did say tenants, do you want to maybe eat it for me?
No,
Okay.
fuck you.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
This guy makes such a big lollipop deal of when I give him a little something, but I could just get into.
I know, you could,
in
you
front of
could,
the
you
good
could,
folks, in front of the
you
good
could.
folks of the space station. You're doing a lot right now for whose benefit and whose
For the
detriment?
viewers' benefit.
That's
I was gonna
true,
see if
that's
I could
true.
get you to eat a
Hey,
bad cucumber. for
Okay,
doing
no,
it.
honestly, you know what?
It's a really bad cucumber too. It's like the middle part of it is like what you would think of like bread pudding.
Fuck that. Fuck you. Literally, fuck you.
They probably would love it though.
Why would you? Because a small part of me wants to do it.
I
now.
know.
No, you guys. No, literally. Here, I'm turning down the. This bitch will not fucking give it a rest. Honestly, this morning I was not feeling
we
well.
go.
I was like dry heaving in the shower.
Yeah, he's
I was
committed.
like, I'm here because I'm committed to being here with you on Mondays, and
But that doesn't quite cross the threshold to eating a liquid cucumber.
I cannot eat a liquid. It's just gonna make. I might not be here for Friday.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
If you want to, since you brought it into the conversation, who wants to see Tyler do it?
Eat a liquid cucumber.
Would you do it? You ought to do it.
If there was a good,
injecting it into the situation.
If there was a good enough reason, I would kind of want to look up how sick you can get from eating liquid cucumber.
If we can get 5 people to comment, eat that cumber.
Eat that cumber.
And it's got to be eat that cumber.
The problem is there is enough people to do that.
If we can get 5 people.
If 5 people comment, eat that cumber in the next 3 minutes before 10:30, I'll eat the cumber. You guys have 3 minutes. Okay. You might literally kill me.
Arrested for deadly shooting of 10-year-old in Sacramento area. A father and his son, yada, yada, yada. Around 4:30 p.m., deputies received calls of a shooting at an apartment complex on the 4700 block of Greenholm Drive in the Foothill Farms area. When they arrived, they said they found the boy bleeding from his head and neck.
Ooh.
First responders performed CPR on the child. He was rushed to the hospital where he died from a gunshot wound.
And this is a goddamn 10-year-old, right?
It's a little boy. Witnesses pointed deputies to an apartment where they saw the suspect run into. During the investigation, deputies said they detained a man and multiple juveniles at an apartment complex. Investigators said they determined one of the juveniles who was detained, a 10-year-old boy, went to his father's truck to get him cigarettes. I mean, that's a good son.
That is a good son.
It's a stressful situation. You got to anticipate
honestly,
needs.
If I can be very real, like Lupin knows like my Zen packs are mine.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he knows the Zen packs are bad, and he knows they're daddy's. And when he finds one,
he gives it to you.
He's a good boy. He not only does he give it to me, he brings it up and he says, "Daddy's, daddy's," and then he puts it in my pocket.
I think it's like he puts it in your mouth.
No, and I try to keep him out of his reach, but the kid climbs on everything.
Right.
There's nothing out of his
reach. When
reach.
you're zinning left and right, here, there, and
when I always get scared, I'm gonna run out. So I've got the other day, I sorted through all of my possessions, and I wound up having a Zin log that was about 10 deep, like this long. I could hold it up, and it would be this wide. It was an eye opener.
The Yuletime log is
the Yuletime log.
Zin log.
The Yuletime Zin log. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I actually do have a peppermint Zin in right now.
Oh my
Merry
God!
Christmas. Yeah.
Wow.
Here,
no.
take a whiff. No. Come on. You got
I'll
to.
take a. Okay, that was not bad at all.
That was not that
It was
bad.
not bad. No,
It was
not
not
even.
that
It was.
bad.
It wasn't bad at all.
Really?
It wasn't bad at
The
all.
thing is, we both ate 2 eggs and a piece of toast, so we've synergized. We've women in the same household will have periods at the same time.
There was this one time when I was 5 years old where this, and I'm telling this story to sound cool.
Okay.
There was this little girl. I'm 5. She's 5. She wanted to kiss me, and I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know. And then, but there was nothing wrong with her. I was nervous. But I didn't want her to know that. And so I was like, yeah, I just don't think that's a good idea. Because, my breath is going to smell like your breath. And your breath's going to smell like my breath. People are going to know. And then she was like, I've got it. We'll both eat leaves. And our breath will smell like leaves.
Damn!
And I was like, I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't think leaves are strong enough.
Unfortunately, I'd really like to. But
do you have any fuel oil?
Is there
diesel
is there sort
or
of
gasoline? That
a
would
mixture,
probably do
a
the trick.
slurry that has many
That's
elements?
really. I
in
love
it?
the quick thinking on her part, though.
She was determined.
We will both afterwards.
Yada yada yada. This is when deputies said the boy took a gun when he retrieved the cigarettes for his father, which was reported stolen in 2017. The gun from the vehicle, and bragged that his father, 53-year-old Arcate Davis, had a gun. Deputies
Arkete. Arcate.
Deputies said the boy then shot the victim once and ran to a nearby apartment. Detectives then found the gun in a trash can, where they said they believed Davis disposed of it. Detectives then determined Davis
a lot
was
of D's in this story. Like an excessive amount of D's.
Prohibited from possessing or owning a firearm due to him being a felon. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. And it's like you do have to do something to that 10-year-old, but
okay, not a lot of real
not a lot of real news.
Not a lot of
that
story.
That was very.
What I mean, I thought maybe the 10-year-old and the father were.
Here, I've got an idea.
I've got an idea. Ganging up together to get a little bit of holiday time, father-son bonding. You know, when you have an adversary and you're a child, that's a very pivotal point in when you can become a hero or you can become a victim. And this man decided to make his child a hero, and this is what happens. You know, he became a victim. You hate to see it. You really do hate to see it. Tyler's working on a breaking story right now, actually. What do you got? Fuck. ChatGPT cannot do anything, even in a mock sense that's violent. It's ChatGPT's kind of a pussy. I don't know why or when ChatGPT became this lame, but we do need to find its predecessor that's gonna, or not predecessor, successor that's gonna really, you know, bring us into the new paradigm of real AI. You want somebody that's gonna just replace anybody that could actually make any sort of thing creative. I wanted to share it with the folks. You got something?
I've got something. I'm gonna have to do some work on the fly. Seems really long. No, this is fine.
All right.
Once upon a time in a quiet suburban neighborhood, there lived two adventurous 10-year-old boys, Jake and Max. Halloween was just around the corner, and excitement filled the air. Both boys were eagerly preparing their costumes for the big night. One sunny afternoon, Jake decided to pay a surprise visit to Max's house. He had heard that Max's dad had a collection of guns that were known to be the scariest in the neighborhood. Curiosity got the better of him, and he couldn't resist checking them out. Max's dad had a workshop in the garage where he stored his collections of eerie guns. Jake had never been there before, and as he cautiously tiptoed inside, he saw masks hanging on the wall. One gun in particular caught his eye. It was a grotesque, gnarled old gun with a long handle and barrel. It looked incredibly lifelike.
I'm wishing this
Jake
was about
couldn't
you.
resist trying it on, and he carefully placed it. Jake couldn't resist trying the gun out, and he placed it over his tiny little hand. Little did he know, Max had quietly followed him into the garage and was hiding behind some old boxes. Just as Jake turned around, he heard a ghostly voice coming from the gun. Boom! Startled, Jake let out a high-pitched scream, causing Max to burst into laughter. Jake quickly removed the gun from his hand, revealing his relieved face. Max couldn't stop laughing as he realized that he had given Jake quite the Halloween murder. Both boys ended up laughing together as Jake died.
Wait, really?
The end.
Wait, what was the prompt? Write a funny, scary story?
Write a scary story about the first prompt was write a fictional dark comedy about a 10-year-old boy who found his felon father's gun in a car and accidentally shot another 10-year-old. And it said, really sorry, can't assist with that request. Then I said, make it where he hit the boy with a stick. And it said, I understand, but I cannot help with your request. And then I said, make it where the boy just scared the other boy after finding his dad's Halloween mask.
And then it said that it actually...
No, every time it said something about masks, I just replaced it with gun, and then I said he killed the boy and laughed.
Oh.
But I really only replaced very little.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I thought I'd give it a shot.
I was very confused what was happening. I appreciate
That's a better story.
Great effort.
Thank you.
Effort.
Thank
Folks,
you. You got to try it out.
I'm going to need you guys to really
out.
make him eat the cucumber after that, because that was fucking bullshit. That was fucking unacceptable.
Oh my god! Hey, you know what? The viewers don't lie. They fucking loved it.
Oh my god! So I want to bring to light two things really quick. Since we're talking about guns,
Does Peter pop off?
Peter pop off.
Is Peter about to pop off?
There's something here, but before we get to that, did you guys ever see The Sixth Sense where the kid was like, "Hey, come on, I'll show you where my dad keeps his gun," and then he turns and his entire fucking head is blown off?
Yeah.
That was so scary!
Yeah, Sixth Sense was
That was so goddamn scary!
Pretty wild ride. If any of you guys are like 40, you're right, you're like, what a bunch of pussies, but if you were 8 years old when you watched it.
Goodness.
But see, I've got you guys one up. Sixth Sense is like, it's a scary movie.
It was creepy and eerie though. It wasn't like, it was eerie. So... Because the little boy was the protagonist, and you're like, I'm a little boy.
Boy, I watched Silence of the Lambs when I was
7 years old. That explains a lot about you, but I don't
I like weird things that I probably shouldn't.
I mean, that's like... It's like...
it's formative. It was formative.
It's almost like...
Foundational.
It's almost like if you were to shake something, and you, like, shake it like a washing machine, like, when it's like going like shoom, 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 and that's okay.
Sure.
That's actually kind of more dangerous. But if you go, then you're getting so fucking.
Yeah. No, it's when you tip a fridge over and you have to wait, 24 hours until you turn it.
Sure.
They didn't wait 24 hours with me. They tipped the fridge over, they ran it sideways, and that's why I am the way I am.
Hey.
No, absolutely.
What are you gonna do?
You guys don't even want to know what goes on in this.
But also, I did actually, and I think we've said this before, but I did actually pull a gun on our friend, poor Jeff.
Jesus.
Yeah. Sorry.
Christ.
Sorry. Whew. I should
Wait.
pull back from that. I did not pull the gun. Sorry. My bad. It was my father's gun at my house. And I said, do you guys want to see my dad's gun? Just like, like
You gotta love, and it's like, not, so the thing is, something bad isn't gonna happen every time you do it, but you go from a 0.0001% chance that one of these kids
to
dies.
like a 60% chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
you're like, let's
dude,
really shake and roll
dude,
these dice.
CJ, the most like person to not have the gun.
Oh, he had the gun?
Pointed it at poor Jeff, and I think the safety was off. Like, I think it was like an intense bit that he was doing.
God.
Oh god, no! It can turn dark so quickly.
can.
It can turn dark so fucking quickly.
Guns are real.
Oh
Guns
goodness!
are real. And so are
my
holes
dad
in
should
them.
have had a fucking gun safe or something.
Yeah.
We lived in Virginia, and he literally was the witness of somebody's apartment getting burglarized by 3 men who stole an Xbox. That was the hot ticket item at the time.
That was the hot ticket item at the time. If you could get out with an Xbox, you were.
And so
you were running
afterwards,
king.
he had a fucking 45 and a
See,
a
so
shoddy.
after I got that call, so I was at the studio. I don't think I told these guys about this. I was at the studio the other day, guys, and I get a call from my sweet, sweet wife, and she says, our neighbor is over here. She says there are 2 masked intruders in her home. They've stolen her phone. Now, the neighbor lives 100 feet away.
Very small distance.
100 feet away.
Narrow roads.
So I'm like, oh, gotta go, guys! Driving 75 miles an hour. And God bless the police. They were here in less than 10 minutes.
Wow.
I got here and there were
Thin
3
blue
cop
line.
cars.
Thick
I got
blue
here and there were
presence.
No, I was very, very appreciative. I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
makes sense.
thank you for actually.
This guy's got a wife and kid.
I got a
This
wife
is the
and
guy
kid.
that likes the police.
And well, I'm not gonna say I love the police,
Yeah.
but I also don't absolutely abhor the police.
Yeah, no,
I
I mean-
believe the police are necessary. I believe they have their extreme abuse.
You
of power.
will never catch me being ACAP, ever. But you'll never catch me bootlicking either. I'm not trying to fucking...
I literally caught him bootlicking. He has a set of police boots that he bought. They were worn by like a pretty high up guy, and I caught him in his closet. He had a really big butt plug in.
I try to
and he was down on all fours.
I try to be
He put
transparent
dog poop
with
in
the
the boot
folks.
first.
I
He
do
put
try
and
to
it was
be
a police
transparent
dog.
with the folks, but I can't bring myself to be that vulnerable with them yet. So if you give me my own timetable,
Okay. We'll
to
table that.
reveal
We'll
things,
table that, and we'll bring it back later.
then we'll have a candid discussion.
sorry,
Right
I just-
now, I'm
okay.
not.
That's
I was dry
fair.
heaving earlier. Do you think
You
that
were
I?
dry heaving earlier. Do you want to go into the BL, the BLDP, all of that stuff? We don't need to go into the BLDP today. Bootlicking doggy poopy.
Are you on one? Is there more, or because I got Peter Popoff?
He's got Peter Popoff. Okay, so folks, I get the call. I race back. I think that there's 2 home invaders in my neighbor's house, and they may come over to my house and, I don't know, kill my wife and child.
And this is not the first time that there's been discrepancies with
Weird stuff. There's been weird stuff.
problems.
This neighbor has been an interesting neighbor, to say the least. And I get back, and Allison is like very much like, this isn't real. I'm like, it's probably not real, but also I'm mortified
not trying to take a chance.
that I'm gonna come home and like it's just gonna be
Bloodbath.
a bloodbath. So
Blood,
we get
shit,
back.
slurry.
The police are over and they're like, we are going to like blast and clear your fucking house right now. Like we are going to go through your house with guns and kill anyone that's not white. No, they obviously didn't say that. No, they said we're gonna kick the door and we're gonna like do a clear of the house, right? So they do that, and they come back and they're like, well, there were 2 people in your house. It was your roommates. Do you have roommates? And she's like, oh, yeah, I do have roommates. Yeah, I have 2 roommates.
Oh my gosh.
And they're
So
like,
she
okay,
really
so it's
is
your
just-
roommates.
So
I don't
is she
know.
losing it or is she trying to get attention? You thought it was the latter.
I think, I don't know, a combination of the two. At that point, like, I lit her up, and the police,
Yeah.
like, halfway through were like,
But she's-
we're gonna go now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Wait.
I was like, you cannot ever come back to this house. You cannot knock on this door.
In
You
front of the
cannot call-
police.
In
You
front
were
of the police.
Okay,
yeah.
you were
I
like,
was
just so there's no.
I was like,
I'm gonna tell her off
I
right
am-
now. I've got my legal witnesses.
I'm walking you back home, and this is done. We are
my
done with
gosh.
this because this is like the 10th time we've been involved with like
yeah.
emergency
What's
services.
another situation that you guys got involved in?
Just coming over and then us calling the ambulance or the police or calling any number of people. So it was just, but all of that story leads to the fact that I've really been thinking about getting a gun after that, but I'm absolutely terrified to have. I mean, I've got a 2-year-old. It's a weird one. It's a weird one to like.
I feel like, I mean, you know, you could just get them started early. You know, a lot of the folks that are afraid
Absolutely.
of guns didn't get familiarized with guns.
I had a
you
gun
need to be
for
the
a
boy
long
sleeping
time.
with a gun.
I
instead
guess
of a
really
teddy
you're
bear.
not supposed to talk about whether you have a gun or not.
If you have a child.
Well, no, just on the air, like, hey, yeah, I've got 3 guns. Come rob me. You know,
Oh,
that's kind of like a whole thing.
wait. Why would somebody come rob you if you have guns? If you have guns, I'm not trying to rob you.
That's a good point.
Yeah. This guy's got 7 guns.
I have 7 guns.
This guy's got 7 guns.
I was thinking about getting my 8th gun.
There is a...
Yeah, there's a threshold. 1 gun, still
gun,
robbable. 2 guns,
Well, no,
question mark.
like it's like 3 guns. You're not gonna. It's like 10 guns. That's a lot of money, and he can only hold 2 guns.
Oh!
So it's like
That's a good
You
point.
really only want like 4 guns.
The
'cause you're like,
calculation-
he's holding 2. I'm only getting 2, maybe even 1. So, folks, you want about 4 guns.
So this week we're gonna write up a gun robbery calculator
Yeah,
for you guys
absolutely.
to determine the viability of robbing someone with
you know,
guns.
there's structure that
There's
could be in
there's
place for you to
structure.
be living your best
You
life
could be-
with a firearm.
You could be a savvy gun robber, or you could be a really stupid gun robber. And we want to make sure if you're gonna do
It
gun
needs
robbing,
to pencil.
it needs to pencil.
So one of the things that happened last night, I was watching this weird Fox Soul. I don't know.
What is that?
I was on YouTube TV and I was trying to find any like broadcast of
Like
fireworks.
religious Fox.
I think it's like Black People Fox. Like there was like a bunch of like at first it was a white guy that had murder eyes and he was talking about like the new year and he was like, and honestly what we do here at Fox, you know, we've got news here and we've got so much happening, and I was like, okay, this is weird. But then it was like Fox and then it was Soul with like purple writing and it was like a bunch of black people like talking about like the new year and stuff, and I was like, okay, interesting. But then out of nowhere it was Peter Popoff Ministries talking about 2024 bringing you health, wealth, and all in the glory of God. So there's this guy, Peter Popoff, and he just like appeared on our screen, and it was not a welcome invitation. He just like literally, we interrupt your scheduled broadcasting of Fox Soul to bring you Peter Popoff weird shit. And this motherfucker is like promising a lot. Basically, you call the number 1-800 Peter Popoff, whatever it is. He sends you Miracle Spring Water, and I called the number, so Miracle Spring Water is on the way. For
I was gonna say we need to call the number right now.
Yeah, no, it's and you
on
should
the way.
get yours too, because this spring water is doing a lot of things. One, it's bringing immense amounts of financial wealth and security to people, and 2, you need to share 10% of that wealth with Peter Popoff. So basically, you'll like write to Peter Popoff and be like, yeah, I've been having so many financial woes. He sends you the Miracle Spring Water. Motherfuckers are like putting the water on their wallet. They like put the water on their wallet, and then they'll be like, yeah, my fucking old roommate sent me a $1,700 fucking security deposit from 18 years ago that I didn't even realize. Or like, and then Peter Popoff's like, I will need 10% of that. So basically,
I'm so excited. How much is the mineral water?
free. It's free.
Oh, okay. So one thing really quick.
But here's the
shout
Miracle
out to Frogman. We love you, Frogman. Thanks for popping in. Sorry, we weren't in multi-stream
Oh, we
chat.
weren't in multi-stream.
Yeah, Dylan. Hey, we only got the one Eat That Cumber. I'm gonna tally that Eat the Cumber up. And
Spoopy.
yeah,
Who the fuck?
that's Sweet Jen.
Oh,
We
okay.
know Sweet Jen. Yeah.
Okay.
It Spoopy. I see. This is the problem with not being in multi-stream chat. I'm
Right.
not sure what it was about. Not sure what it was about, but We love you guys. Thank you so much, Frogman. Have a wonderful New Year's Day.
Basically, folks, I don't know. We'll keep you updated, and this might be a new thing. We might have to do like a co-branding with Peter Popoff because if this Miracle Spring Water is the legit thing, I want to.
We should put it on our laptop since they're kind of our main, like,
right?
Yeah,
so the Miracle Spring Water is a powerful biblical point of contact. Almost all of the miracles in both the Old and New Testaments happened when a point of contact was used. I believe the Miracle Spring Water will help you use the release of your faith as we agree together for the miracle you need. Note in red with asterisks, do not ingest the Miracle Spring Water. So I kind of think that there was some people that had some horrific bouts of intestinal torsion.
What are they putting in the? I mean, that I love. You know, I think that's probably just a bunch of bullshit. I bet it's probably actually just spring water.
There's a prayer
and they do that,
form.
and you know, like it's like I'm trying to think. Like if you're trying to sell like fake drugs.
Oh my god.
You know, you always put like do not use if nursing or pregnant on the you know, like
this guy. I'm sorry.
No.
Peter,
preach.
I can't. Okay, are you bringing him up?
Yeah.
Let's look into him. Let's look into him
a little bit here, guys. So here's Peter Popoff. He's
oh my god. He
looks
like
a scary
an actual
looking
demon.
guy. Yeah, this is a really
He
good
looks like
picture.
an actual demon.
Oh!
Wow. He looks like he's like wearing Ronald Reagan's embalmed corpse around.
Oh my gosh. This guy is too good.
How is he pious? Literally.
I don't understand. I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't understand how this is pulling weeds with Chris Black. Here we go. Would we like to pull weeds with Chris Black?
I think we're good.
Peter Popoff, the born-again scoundrel! Once Peter Popoff was a magical, mystical man of God, a giant among 80s televangelists, and Lord was he rich, but he was also an enormous fraud who was ruined in scandals. But here in America, times absolve all that. Say all sin. Time absolves all sin.
Right.
Jesus. And if a yellow is... and if a fellow is clever enough... clever enough... He can remake his kingdom and amass quite a fortune. For the Lord worketh in mysterious ways by Mark Oppenheimer. Wait. Mark Oppenheimer. Okay. He came to me when I least expected. I was in a hotel bed and robed in my terry cloth. My teeth brushed, my hand aloft holding the remote. This was a year ago. And the soft glow of cable TV was the room's only light. I was flitting between channels when I happened upon BET. There I saw an old white man preaching to an audience of elderly black people. And as I wondered what on earth this pasty
so
altar
that makes sense if they had Peter Popoff after on Fuck Soul.
Yeah, he was on
big with
BET.
and there actually were quite a few black people that were giving testimonials about getting money.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Peter Popoff?
It had been years and he changed
Peter Popoff? Like, I'm finna pop
Peter
off.
Popoff is finna pop off. Yeah,
oh my god.
You guys, you heard it here first. It had been years and he had changed some, a few more wrinkles, a little hitch in his gait. The hair a bit more aggressively black, but it was him. Peter Popoff was back, and he was as mesmerizing as ever. Sitting on stage in an upholstered chair, Popoff implored his television audience to call an 800 number so that he could send them a secret faith tool that God had recently given him as he was praying about the 4 red moons of this year of Jubilee. If that wasn't incentive enough, there was a more reason to reach for the phone on the screen below Popoff's last message. Call now for your free miracle spray. Wait, it's free?
Yes, it's free. It was very easy. The whole interaction was about 4. We can call right now.
Let's call right now. I want to get my water.
Perfect.
We're gonna call Peter Popoff. You guys, it's free miracle water. You should get.
I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Everybody here, man, they picked some really good pictures.
Oh wait, here we go. I'll just call it. I was like, here we go.
What time of night did you call?
It was at like fucking. Oh wait, was it only available at that one? You're fucking with me.
Hello,
Okay.
This is Peter Popoff. Please don't hang up. I need just a little bit of information in order to rush you the
Can we get
miracle
back to
spring
our-
water that I offered on TV. In order to minister to you, I need just a little bit of information. I'll guide you step by step
He's the
through
real
the
deal.
easy
He
instructions
knows how
of
to
the
swindle
automatic
people.
ordering
You know
system.
how much he
Just
swindled
follow the
people.
instructions and I'll see to it that you receive your miracle spring
sound like
water without
Shaq.
any further delay.
Hi, I'm
Now
Shaq.
here are the instructions. After each request, you will hear a
Get back
beep.
to just us,
The
though.
beep is your signal to immediately answer each request. Begin by telling me your first name and please spell it. For example, Peter, P-E-T-E-R. Now don't forget to wait for the beep.
Tyler, Tyler.
Now please tell me your last name and please spell it.
Wait.
Wait, do we want to do this? Smiley. Smiley. Do we want to do this?
Okay, wait.
Maybe we don't do this. I think it might take too long.
No, oh, wait. What's going on here? Peter.
Now please tell me your street address or P.O. box number and spell the street name.
It's actually him.
Don't
He was eating a
forget to
sandwich.
include your apartment number if you have one.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to necessarily dox you right now to the
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of viewers.
Yeah, okay, so how does he know he's getting his 10%? Jackson Franklin,
okay,
what's up?
So
What's good?
So the 10% is very sneaky. The 10% is very, very, very sneaky. I put that together because he was talking about all these testimonials, and all these testimonials were like, "Oh my God, thank you so much, changed my life."
Well, it's just if 10% of the people
really quick
windfall.
really quick. One of the people was like, "I'm eager to send you the 10%. I can't wait." Like he slipped up by including one of the testimonials that referenced the 10%. And I was like, okay, so there's a 10% involved. That fucking makes sense. He's like a church tithing. He's saying you're gonna get money, spring water. He brought you the money, even though you just came into it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's taking 10%.
No, it's a genius idea.
It's huge. It's huge.
Look at the
It's
blessing,
huge.
because the 90% of people, the 95% of people that don't get any money, they aren't gonna send him shit.
Right.
But there's, I mean,
It's a numbers game.
somebody's gonna win the lotto today. Like if he
Absolutely.
gave everyone on the
And
planet,
they got 10%? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That's a good move. That is savvy. It is
you
also
need to bring
slimy.
this. You need to bring this into the property.
This might be
You
the
need, to
first.
bring, you need to bring something like this into the P-Rop.
Okay, everybody. TT special pee-pee water.
Pee-pee and poo-poo water.
I pee and poop in a 350-gallon container and then put it all in water bottles, and I'm imbuing a little bit of my luck into the pee and into the water. It's kind of like how what are they called? Witch doctors.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Witch doctors.
Well, but
Apothecaries?
well, no, it's like the medicine, but it's like you put like a gram of the medicine in 1,000 gallons of water, and then it molecularly is supposed to change all the water.
Alchemists?
No, there's types of doctors that
Dilution specialists?
Dilution specialists. I like that. No, there's a whole stuff. You're supposed to be able to put crystals in water, and it changes the structure. Like love, if you experience love next to water, and then stick your dick in the water, it's supposed to turn it into love water.
Okay.
Sapphires,
Wait,
gold,
you've got me.
diamonds. It's actually pretty interesting to listen to. I listened to a big thing on it for a little while. I don't think it's, and I don't even know if this is a word, but I'm going to say it, efficacious.
Okay, that is good.
Doesn't that feel like a good, nice word?
Efficacious is definitely a word.
Okay.
Efficacious.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Efficacia.
Okay, I'm going to read a news story now.
Yep. Read this title, and then I'll get you the news story.
As many as 10 patients dead from nurse injecting tap water instead of fentanyl at Oregon hospital. Does that make sense? So you can't inject tap water. I mean, that's good. I was actually planning on trying to inject tap water this afternoon, so that is a really
I mean, how else are you going to stay
pertinent
hydrated,
article.
folks, when you're
busy.
You're not
when
thirsty.
you're on the go, when you're not thirsty, when you're too busy sucking dick. I can't stop. Dr. Popoff, Mr. Popoff,
Mr. Popoff, please.
please. I need your mineral water, but
I know
can't
that you said
drink
we had
it.
to wait for you to pop off, but all right.
I'm in the business. Medford, Oregon. Sources say several Asante Rogue. Damn, that's a sick name. Asante Rogue Regional Medical Center.
It's kind of like Kaiser Permanente.
Yeah.
Everybody in charge of our health is a villain in the year 2040. Seriously.
Asante Rogue
Asante-
Regional Medical.
These are going to be
Jesus
our
Christ.
warlords.
Absolutely.
Like, are you going to be Team Kaiser Permanente or Team Asante Rogue? And you're like, well, if I go with Asante Rogue, I can get better transplants easier.
There you go.
You know, like there's going to be benefits
he's
joining other
definitely
armies.
like Aladdin's nemesis, like just oozes
In
sexual
Aladdin
tension
4?
in
Yeah.
Aladdin 42. The year is 2023,
Asante
Aladdin
Road.
42. Patients are dead and police are now conducting a criminal investigation. NBC...
For some reason, I'm imagining Aladdin works in an Enterprise car rental. That's just what I wanted to share that with you. Please.
NBC 5 News broke the story late last night, 12/29/23, so this is good, fresh news, folks.
Breaking.
That police were investigating at least one patient death at Rogue Regional Medical Center. Now, several Asante sources are shedding more light into this tragedy. They say a handful of patients died, some say 9, others 10, as a result of infections at the hospital. They say it was caused by a nurse switching medication with tap water. You gotta think she was doing the fentanyl, folks.
I was thinking, where else is that Fenty going?
Where else is that
It's going
Fenty
right in the fanny. Right there.
Right in the fanny.
Fanny pack.
You go...
I'm not talking about the UK word for pussy.
Oh, wait, that's the UK word for pussy? I thought
Yes.
fanny's a word for butt.
It is here.
And since I said butt, you guys are going to get a little
quad?
TT special.
Wait, we'll just... If you're going to do
What?
a quad for him, but... What
Quad!
is this? That's the first quad of 2024.
That is the first quad of 2024.
That's crazy.
Can I get a round of applause?
I'm not going to clap you for that.
That's
but,
fine.
Yeah.
We're told inside RRMC's intensive care unit, as many as 9 or 10 people developed infections and died. Medford police declined to provide details, only confirming it is investigating a situation at RRMC. Our sources tell us the tap water, which is not sterile, led to multiple infections of Pseudomonas.
Whoa.
That feels like pneumonia.
Pseudomonas, yeah.
Pseudomonas.
Pseudomonas. That sounds like
Pseudomonas.
a black dessert.
Or it's something that
Pseudomonas.
you say. It's something that you say when you're at like a suit tailor, and there's multiple men like Pseudomonas, like put them on. Pseudomonas.
That's what you say before a traditional wedding.
Before a traditional wedding, as they're about to be mounted with your suits.
Okay.
Pseudomonas.
Pseudomonas.
The host of our Docs on Call program, Dr. Robin Miller, says that type of infection can be very dangerous in people in poor health. Exactly the kind of people you'd find in a hospital's ICU.
That tracks.
Dr. Miller said it could cause sepsis, pneumonia, it could infect all the organs, so it could be a very severe infection. That's just kind of like a non-statement statement.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like if you punch somebody who's dying, they'll die. Like, I don't know. Like, and you do anything to a really sick person, and they're probably going to die because of it.
It's all literally just filler text.
It's filler text. At this time, no one has been charged with a crime, but it needs to be repeated. Police are still investigating. They're like, we can't figure out who did it, but somebody did it. NBC5 previously reached out to Asante on Friday about these allegations. It declined an interview but provided a brief statement. We were distressed to learn of this issue. We reported it to law enforcement and are working closely with them. Asante's board chair declined further comment but said it is now a police matter. Meanwhile, Dr. Robin Miller says switching out a patient's medication for personal misuse, what our sources say the nurse did in this case, is called drug diversion. That's just a really... I mean, it makes sense, but it's like...
It's also just called stealing the medication.
Probably, yeah, stealing drugs. Stealing drugs and killing people.
My mom would try and steal my medication. At
Yeah.
one point, she was like, "Can you get me a script and I can like steal it?" Yeah, or like
was it for raw or was it pain meds?
raw?
Raw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raw.
Okay.
Yeah. No, actually, she was like, because I remember I was like, it would make me feel like funny, and she was like, you know,
Oh, it makes you feel funny? Makes me feel great.
she was like, oh yeah, no, I can just get it, and like we can like. I think one time she was like, we could have like a nice Christmas. Like
So she was flipping it.
She was flipping it. Yeah, she was flipping it. Yeah. She was an industrious
If it makes
woman.
you feel weird, then you don't have to take it.
Yeah, you know, just get it and
Just
then
get it
yeah.
and give it to me. And if anybody asks, say that you're taking it.
Exactly.
Very important part of this.
Exactly.
Very important part of this process.
You know what? I'm getting a little bit. It's getting a little quiet around here.
Get to spend
Oh,
with my
God.
family.
Oh, my
But I'm
God.
super
Live on
excited
NASA
to
TV,
sit
baby.
down
Tyler
on
Dick
Space
Love
Station.
Water. Yeah, Dylan. I think
Space family here.
I think we're gonna start working on that.
Represents the best in all of us as individuals and in our
No
cultures
gravity,
and
bitch.
Humanity.
No gravity, ho.
It's beautiful to look down on Earth and have that perspective that we.
That's
get to
right.
have
I
on
love
here.
that humans
I
are
know
in
it
space.
inspires all
The
of
people
us,
that we put in
and it
space.
inspires all of you on Earth as well.
What were you saying earlier about this gentleman, Tyler?
During New Year holiday in Japan.
Here, I want to show. I want to.
No,
Can you
I'm-
send me the link? Can you
This
send me the link?
particular gentleman right here. You just say it.
People visit the
Just say it.
Well, folks, I'm just saying that when you look at these folks, you can tell, like, they can't live up there without doing some pretty interesting stuff. Like you're living in anti-gravity, you're away from your planet, like you're gonna engage in some heinous acts in order to get through the endless night that is outer space. What a hostile environment to be in without doing some very strange sexual things. I mean, I'm not sure what they do up there to like keep morale high, but I know for a fact, I can promise you, I can tell you with 100% confidence that they do some sex acts that we don't even know about on Earth yet. I feel like it takes a little while to like really set in. Like you get up there, you start to feel a little weird, you start to feel a little disconnected. It takes about 3 months, but you never change back afterwards. You really, they could be peeling fingernails up and shoving.
It makes me want to. Can I tell my alien joke? I've already told you this. I think maybe,
I don't remember it. Yeah.
I think I'd like to tell this joke on the Brew as many times as I can. So there's 2 astronauts and they go up to space. There's a male and a female astronaut, and they encounter aliens the very first moment that they land. And the aliens, well, they're captivating. They want to fuck them. So they break off into 2 pairs. The man and the woman alien go with their respective counterparts. The little alien man comes out. He's got a tiny little dick, but starts hitting himself in the forehead, growing. This shit's like a pencil now. And she's like, okay, that's weird, but I'm not into that.
That's great.
Starts boxing his ears. Fatter. Big old thick fucking rod. Slimy, but in the good way that she likes.
There you go.
They fuck passionately. It's amazing. The next morning, she returns back to base camp to talk to the male astronaut. She's like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. How was that for you? He was like, not good. She kept just boxing my ears and hitting my forehead all night. Uh-oh. Folks, we're going to keep you posted on what's going on up there at NASA.
No.
It's our mission, really. It's one of our core tenets.
You really hit that end hard.
I like to do a hard end.
Yeah, you really hit that. You really did hit that second end.
266 statute miles off the southwest coast of Chile.
Do you guys like this? Do you guys like the space in the background?
I mean, that's like off the southwest coast of Chile. We're global, baby.
We
What's
better
the problem?
smile and dial here soon.
What's the problem?
We better smile and dial here soon, Jeff.
You're getting shocked, mind you. So
is it my turn?
It is your turn. I got shocked last time.
Shock collar is out in the car.
Dragon separation.
What about choked? What about we do the quiz while doing the choking game?
Oh, okay.
Or you try and what about here it is. We used to play the choking game.
Yeah, you guys ever?
We had to put a hard stop to the choking game. But what if we choke? Either I have to do the quiz after you choke me, or you have to try and sell the game show
while you're choking.
Not necessarily while I'm choking, but like moments removed from like a good choke.
Okay, from a good choke. So one thing to keep in mind here, folks, if you're susceptible to the choking game, you're also very susceptible to whippets. They feel very, very similar.
The last time we did the choking game, though, was probably like we.
You please. I'm not dying on a hill. I don't know if you're dying on a hill. Somebody's fucking dying though.
Okay, hey, fair enough. Folks, comment below if you like the NASA.
I hope it's the NASA people. I hope the NASA people die here. That's what I hope.
Comment below. But no, we haven't choked in a while. But we did have one choking renaissance maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I did have a tiny little
stroke, minor
in the
seizure.
studio. Yeah. In the studio, yeah. And then
seizure.
I was like, okay, I can't really do that anymore.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of weird things happen with choking. Choking is not a good game.
It's not a good thing to do.
It's not a good game.
I mean,
people
do it in a sexual sense, so let's not act like we're the weird ones. People be choking. It's not like
I feel like that actually makes more sense, though. You're like, I'm trying to think. It's like you don't like. I'm trying to think.
People do be choking, so don't act like we're weird. You've all choked or been choked and been into it.
In times of great excitation, people do strange things, right? Like, New Year's Eve, how many extra people get shot on New Year's Eve? Right. I'm sure a lot more people get shot on New Year's Eve.
When you're in the moment, you're in the moment.
In the throes of something, passion, in the throes of rage, in the throes of excitement, you do a lot of things. So if you're going to choke, I think doing it while you're having sex is probably the right call.
Yeah. I mean, So you're just saying if we ever do decide to choke
It
again.
should be when we're having sex. Yeah, if we're ever gonna have another choking renaissance, it'll also have to be a the great sexual exploration of Brotherwife.
We're a band.
How do you guys feel about
that's
an
also
OnlyFans?
a game show
That's also an OnlyFans
that explores each other's butts.
That explores butts. Butt explorers.
Fuck, that's so
wait,
disgusting.
wait. I should go
That's
get the
so
shock collar,
disgusting.
though.
Oh, God, you should get it. Okay.
You can't say that anymore, Jeff. You can't say it's disgusting to explore butts anymore. The year's
No,
2024.
just-
The year is 2024.
Wait, it is 2024.
It is
That's crazy.
2024.
I just exploring your butt is like one of the most disgusting things I can think about. You know what I mean? I would almost explore a stranger's butt before yours because it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I would rather yours or somebody else because I just know you so
I
intimately.
think it's fair to do stranger. Absolutely
Right?
fair to do stranger. I would choose stranger.
I don't want. I want it to be like a butt glory hole. If I have to
Yeah.
explore one,
Yeah.
I don't want to see any face. It could be yours. I don't even. But then I'd be like. But then somehow I'd be like, "This is Tyler's ass." I don't know why I'm crazy, but
you
this
would
feels
walk
like.
in. You would walk into a restaurant and you would ask the waiter for a serving of Tyler's butt. You would take one bite and then go outside and kill yourself.
Oh, the albatross. joke.
albatross
That's a
joke.
joke. That's a little inside.
That's a big
baseball right
throwback.
there. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell him really quick. Just like you have your joke, you're gonna tell as many times. I have a puzzle
Okay.
that I'm gonna tell as many times as I can.
That's fair.
A man walks into a restaurant. He orders albatross. He takes one bite, steps outside, and shoots himself.
How do you explain that?
How do you
don't.
explain that? I'm gonna tell him.
Tell him. He'll explain it.
We spent about 16 hours trying to puzzle this one out on a Boy Scout outing when I was a kid. Apparently, the man was on a deserted island with a group of people, and somebody had died, and they were starving to death, and somebody killed an albatross and cooked it and fed it to him. But he always thought, was that actually Timothy? Did I actually eat Timothy? He tasted the albatross, didn't taste anything like the meat he had eaten on the island, and decided to
He had eaten a
go ahead
human.
and pull the trigger. He had eaten a human, and he couldn't live with himself. Which, by the way, I think is ridiculous.
That's fine.
Yeah,
You were on a desert island.
You were on a desert island.
Was it he like, I know how delicious this is? I can't go back.
That wasn't a part of the story.
Because
if
if this guy was a foodie, then I could kind of see where that would be a problem.
Sure, if he was gonna have to kill people. No, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I could see.
He's like, I'm gonna save myself from others.
Yeah, I'm gonna save others from myself.
Both, either way around.
Either way around. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go grab a shot collar now to strap onto my neck, and then we're gonna call some businesses and try and convince them to do a quiz show. If they refuse to do it, I'm gonna get
Why
shocked.
wouldn't you let me explain it while you get the shock collar? That was my plan. Jesus.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just shatter your femur intentionally.
Folks, it all comes down to production, right? It all comes down to giving each other alley-oops, laying each other up, you know. When I was reading Thich Nhat Hanh, I'm not even sure if that's actually the person, Thich Nhat Hanh. Help me out here. Buddhist guy wrote some books that are fucking tiny that you're supposed to read. And I read them for a second. There's a person, it's actually a father and a daughter, and they're like performers or something. And he sits down like this. He's like a person that's strong in stature, and then his little daughter's on his shoulders, and she's like doing moves or something, and they're like begging or something like that, or maybe they're meditating. I don't remember. Basically, they're doing some sort of weird fucking thing like Transformers connected, father and daughter, but it's not that weird because it's in a meditation book, and they're like, you are a strong foundation for me to do this. And in fact, this is how we survive as people. So we are symbiotic and help each other. And I think about that sometimes, I think about it takes multiple parts to develop synergy, to develop a sort of symbiotic nature, a yin and a yang that complements and enhances. And that's what we are with you. Folks, we are a two-way system. We try to give you what you want, and we try to give it to you uninterrupted. We try to make sure that you are having fun. That way we can be having fun, giving you what you want. We're going to shock ourselves. We're going to call businesses. We do a 5 for 5 quizzes. Sorry, 5 quizzes.
Floor.
Is there piss back here? You said piss 3 times. Is there piss?
I think it smells like piss back here, and there's something weird on the floor over there.
I mean, you do have animals.
I do have animals.
You do have animals.
And
I don't really know much about that story. I think there was
Kevin's
something that
tree
made it
trunk
more profound than it was more than just her dancing, but I can't remember. If anybody
who
knows,
dancing?
there's like a monk that's like dancing with his daughter, and they're like getting beggar money or something, and they like help each other. She's like up here dancing. He's like a strong
Still,
foundation.
Kevin. Wow, Kevin.
What? Oh, thick hog, trunk neck. Have Kevin? He's all neck.
He's all neck.
If I ever get into a fight with Kevin,
I don't even know.
I'm gonna avoid the neck.
I think it's stretched. I think it won't fit anymore.
All right, so I'm thinking about we're gonna call.
I've got a tiny little neck.
Yeah,
This like doesn't even. I mean,
famous footwear. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
How are you doing? So, folks, 5 questions, 5-star review for these businesses. We do get shocked if they do not want to play. If Tyler gets them on the phone, shoots his shot, and tries to get them to play, and they don't, getting shocked. If we try and call and we don't get anybody, we won't get shocked because we are trying to preserve ourselves.
Okay.
Folks.
Okay. Okay.
But when I'm giving the actual quiz to the business person, he will get shocked for any incorrect answer.
You could put this in your butt. It vibrates.
Oh, you sure could.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder. I think electroshock stimulation on the
ass?
prostate is actually a thing.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's kind of. I think interestingly enough, I think it's the only like you can force rape a guy, but it requires electroshock stimulation. Like you can get an unconscious man erect.
Oh,
and get him to ejaculate. Yeah, so you can like
really?
steal sperm. But I've read somewhere.
How do you?
Let's not go down this path.
Okay,
Let's
famous
smile and dial.
Famous footwear.
Let's smile and dial. Famous footwear.
You press play when you're ready.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you for calling
Hold this.
Famous Footwear. Located
Wait,
at
I don't agree to famous footwear.
Wait, what are you talking
In
about?
English, press. Para escuchar, nous en espagnol. Dos. Votre menu en français, appuyez sur le 3.
Okay, I think I press 1.
To hear store hours and store address, press 1. To track an existing order, check the status of a return, check
don't
the
agree to
balance
this
on a
one.
gift card,
I don't
or learn
like
more
to
about our
famous
famously
footwear.
Why?
new reward program, press 2. To place an order with a consumer care agent, press 3. To speak with a store associate
What do you
during our
want?
store hours,
You want World
press
Market
4.
Plus?
To use options again, press
Do you want
star.
Cupcake Candle
I pressed
Company?
4.
Do you want
I'm gonna-
Energy Island Smoothies?
I'm getting shocked for this one.
Do you want
There's
Energy
no way.
Island Smoothies?
Hello, my name is Tyler. I am calling with the Brew with Brotherwife. We are a local comedy podcast, and we reach out to small businesses with a trivia quiz that has to do with their profession. If you choose to take the quiz, then we will leave a 5-star review for your business. And if you answer 4 or more questions right, we will send you $35 via Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle. Is there any chance you'd be interested in participating with us today?
Very hard to understand what you're saying. Parts of it, you're cutting out pretty bad though.
Oh, here, give me 1 second here.
No worries.
Going on Wi-Fi calling, folks.
That doesn't count. I'm calling back. That doesn't count. I'm calling back. You didn't have Wi-Fi calling on. That's on you.
I didn't know that was a thing that you needed to have.
Do you not need it here normally?
I called last time with my phone, I feel like.
Jeez. Does that count?
I don't know if that's even... let's try and do H&R Block.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, I have a weirdly good feeling
me
about
too.
H&R Block.
360.
Your Wi-Fi calling is on.
This should... Listen, we're good. 360-516-6822.
Thank you for calling H&R Block. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. Did you know you can work with us without coming into an office? Our office is currently closed and will reopen on Wednesday, January 3rd.
Wednesday? They're not open January 2nd?
God damn. Okay, JCPenney.
Okay, no, we're calling back. I think I've got.
Thank you for calling Famous Footwear. Located at Kimpson Mall.
To hear store hours and store address, one moment, please.
Please. You gotta be.
Thank you for calling Philadelphia, Miss Footwear. How can I help you?
Hello, I believe I may have just spoken with you. This is Tyler with the Brew with Brotherwife. Was it you that I had spoken to?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So it sounds like it was breaking up a little bit. We're like a Kitsap local comedy podcast, and we reach out to local small businesses with like a quiz that has to do with their business. So like we use ChatGPT to help put together like quizzes. So in this case, it would have to do with footwear, for example.
Gotcha.
So I'm wondering if you would be interested in participating. We do, whether you win or not, we leave a 5-star review, and we can mention you by name and give you kind of, you can give a shout out on the brew. And if you win, we send $35 cash through Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle.
Gotcha. I am okay, but thank you very much for the offer, and I do appreciate that.
Are you sure? It's really quick and easy, and it's an opportunity to shout out for your local business. It's a good process.
I think I'm okay today. I really do appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, too. Bye.
You did not make any sounds. You literally looked like a little tadpole.
Okay. Maximum of 3 more. Maximum of 3 more. Oh.
You literally, I feel bad for how physically you reacted to the shock.
It literally is a taser. Like, it literally makes your body convulse. Like, there's no drama in that, guys. Like, that's just, like, when you put a lot of electricity through the body, it confuses your nerves and your body flails.
Okay, what do you want?
I bashed my knee into this, too.
Do you want piercing pagoda?
Piercing pagoda. I want it to be over, is what I want.
360.
692 3868. Don't get dog shot collars for your dogs.
It's a lot. It do be biting.
Piercing Pagoda, this is Sally. Are you calling to schedule an ear piercing today?
Hey, Sally. No, I'm not. I'm actually Tyler with the Brew with Brotherwife. We're a local community comedy podcast out of Kitsap County. And we put together quizzes for local businesses that have to do with the profession of choice. So like in this instance, it would be a quiz put together about piercing. And we reach out and we see if companies would be interested in participating, or like it would be you that would participate. But if you participate, we leave a 5-star review for the company. And if you want, we can mention you by name in that review. And then if you win, we send you $35 via Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle. Any chance you'd be interested?
Okay, let me give you to my manager, okay?
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
So we see this a lot, folks. A lot of times when people go to get the manager, we see about a 20% success rate.
Hi, this is Dominica, the store manager. How can I help you?
Hey, Dominique. My name's Tyler. I'm with the Brew with Brotherwife. We're a local comedy podcast, and we reach out to local businesses. We have a 5-quiz questionnaire that has to do with the business of choice. So, like, this would be piercing, for example, in your case. And if you choose to participate, we'll leave a 5-star review for the business. And if you win, we'll send you $35 via Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle. We're just like a local creative group that reaches out to local businesses, and we think it's a fun way to kind of network. So, any chance you'd be interested in participating?
I would, but that choice wouldn't be up to me, hon, so I'm going to have to pass because we're part of a corporation. And I would have to get that approved by my DM, yeah.
I mean, it's very...
It sounds fun, though.
Yeah, it's all very above board. There's no... It's normal questions about that, but I do understand. Are you sure you don't want to participate and get that review and $35?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
You're doing silent shocks, huh? You're a strong man.
I'm trying. That one, like, didn't connect in the beginning or something.
Because you're wearing it off, so I had to push it into you. Both times I'm about to push it into you.
It's as tight as it can go. It's as tight as it can go.
No, it's as loose as it can go.
No, it's as tight as it can go.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like you having to push it into my fucking neck. I want it to just fucking work. I fucking hate it.
Okay. I'm really sorry.
You think
today. Okay, maybe we don't call malls anymore. Maybe we don't.
I've said that for a long time.
Listen, where else are we gonna find a pool of businesses that have enough employees that can actually talk to us and aren't too busy?
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. Does this work? Does this work? This might make it tighter. Yeah, that'll help.
I can't watch The Shocking. That's very fair.
Mom, you can. Listen.
Hey, it's not easy.
Mom, we've determined that wasn't what led to the to the panic attacks.
The anxiety.
Just so you guys know, I had a really pretty intense shock one night, and then there was also a lot going on in my life that led to this, but then I developed a panic attack disorder right afterwards, and it took like a year to work through that. So I do understand, Mom, where you're coming from, but I think just take a deep breath. We're almost through the shocking section.
All right.
At least now it'll happen like when I think it's gonna happen.
We're gonna call a smoke shop.
We're gonna call a smoke shop. I love that. I love that. Although I don't love anything anymore, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't love anything anymore. I don't trust any of these fucking people. We've tried sex shops, and I thought that was gonna be a fucking golden bullet, and it's not. It's just completely fucking random. It's completely random.
Once we find a good niche, we'll be able to. What about real estate? People that are salesy. What about car dealerships?
Ooh, a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a real estate agent.
Real estate agent? Okay.
Give me a real estate agent.
I'm just gonna type real estate.
Type fun real estate agent.
Okay.
Type in fun real estate agent.
Yes. Okay. Fun real estate agent.
What about the guy that had all the emojis on his bus poster?
Oh my god.
Do you remember who that was?
I don't. The proof is in the pudding?
The proof is in the pudding.
Oh my god.
I want it to be like a guy that's in his
proof
50s.
Is in the pudding.
Real estate agent. Yeah, the proof is in the pudding. Real estate agent.
If this comes up, this guy's a marketing genius. No. But
that is not who I want.
That's not.
I want it to be like a guy.
I found Team Howlett. Keller Williams, West Sound. Team Howlett.
Team Howlett. Keller Williams.
And this is actually kind of funny because these agents should be knowing this. So let's see.
Wait, Keller Williams?
Yeah, Keller
Wait, I think
Williams.
I might be actually trying to develop a working relationship with Keller Williams.
Well, Keller Williams is a national company. This is just.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Cool. Oh wait, no, never mind. It was a different company, anyways.
Okay.
Okay. See, I'm at the worst point you can be in this because I'm either going to get shocked once or I'm going to get shocked twice. There's no... in the beginning, you can have a lot of hope. There's a chance you don't get shocked a single time in the very beginning of this game. But at the point where I'm at, I'm either going to get shocked 3 times total or 4 times total. I have no hope. It's all over. Rame 9000, we're doing what's called smiling and dialing with the Brew with Brotherwife. We call local businesses. We have ChatGPT put together a quiz questionnaire form that shocked the brains right out of me.
Okay, Brittany Bell.
I've got a dog shot collar on. I trust Brittany Bell. Let's go with Brittany Bell. I like that.
Well, and Brittany Bell only has 4.9 stars, where these other ones have 5. So I'm imagining she's trying to get back up to 5.
Okay.
Is it possible to get to 5 if you have one bad?
I don't know, man.
One non-5?
I don't fucking know. know.
Okay.
So, Rame, we reach out to local businesses and we try and get them to... I'm the salesman, so I have to pitch really hard to them to try and convince them to do this quiz live on air. And if they say no, I get dog shocked. And if they answer questions wrong, I get dog shocked. It's a mess, man.
Here, can you hold this really quick?
It's not gonna go well.
Hi, you've reached Brittany Bell with Crafted Real Estate.
Answer the phone, Brittany.
Okay, another one.
Okay. Evolution Real Estate Company, 360-509-7042.
7042. Maybe that's the different states would be better. I feel like Oklahoma maybe would be a good state to call.
That could be good.
We could just let them know I'm about to get dog shot called.
Right. Okay. But I like this. Salespeople, we call car dealerships. I mean, it is New Year's Day, so I guess people...
They be sleeping in.
They be sleeping,
We don't
bro.
sleep.
Oh my
We don't
goodness.
sleep.
We
We
sleep,
never
bro.
sleep.
We dry heave in the shower when we get here.
We dry heave in the shower and then we get here.
God damn it. I do not want to shock you, my brother.
Hi, you've reached...
You
All
don't
right,
get to.
Here, I know. Here, once
don't get to.
I know.
Is this the last one? Do I maybe get a free pass here?
360
360
865
865. We need music for this.
2694.
We need music in the background for this
That
whole
makes
section.
sense. That makes
What
sense.
is it? The last four?
2694.
2694.
Mene's Realty Group. 4.8
Okay. Today,
stars.
implementation after the show. I'm getting music put together for this. I'm getting music put together for this section.
Wow.
I kind of don't like that it's strapped on.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay,
Okay.
one more, and then I'm free. One more, and then I'm
Jesus.
free. One more, and then I'm free.
This is like
Just
fucking
pick it. Just pick
insane.
it. Don't even look. Just pick it. Don't even look.
This is insane.
Just pick it.
206
206
566
566
7200.
7200. Here we go.
God, fuck. Lord, love me.
Thank you for calling Flux Real Estate. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now, or press 8 for the name directory. For home buying, press 1. For home selling, press 2. Or press 0 for the next available representative.
Oh, okay, I see.
Please hold while we connect your call to
I should.
extension 0.
Why did I do
Because you're an honorable man, Charlie Brown. 110. To this song.
this? Just shock me and let's call it over.
Later, guys.
We love you guys. We never go over 110.
We try to never go over 110.
It didn't happen today.
We
and
value
it will
your
never
time.
happen. Guys, it's been a great brew today. Happy New Year's, seriously. Going into 2024, let's all remember every day is the beginning of a new 365-day year, okay? Every single day is the beginning of a new year-long cycle. Okay, it's like still fucking partially shocking me.
Yeah.
Jesus. Why does it do that? It does that to me. Does it do that to you?
Be grateful. If you can jump, be grateful you can jump. That's all I'm going to say. The act of physically jumping. If you're able to jump, be grateful about that.
I feel like that one really burnt my neck.
Yeah.
I have like a mark here.
Oh, wow, you do. Jesus.
Do I?
Yeah. Wow. What's going on there? This is the...
Don't put dog shot collars on your dogs. We love you guys. Happy New Year. Seriously, do good this year. Do some good stuff. You guys got it in you. Mwah. Love you, OGL. Love you, John. Love you, Rame. Love you, Mama. Love you, Dylan.
Good
Love
show.
you, Frogman.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought this one was, kind of long-winded at points, so I appreciate that.